Steve teleports in, Twisted advances in, Alistar follows up, and then you have the offensive control mage potential from Victor in these compositions that are in screen right now. Start walking forward.
And we'll see, Steve going to try. He's going to get the knockout breed. The
Block
dredge line was used. The root comes out, the cocoon lands. Venomous Bite is available. There's another one. That's going to be first blood. Who will secure it? It's Jankos.
Really good return, really good patience by Jankos, because eventually position, because he's predicting Jankos could not be anywhere else in the map, but he's top.
And he's found Hylissang. Hylissang will be going down. Last hit gets connected by Mr. Ul, so early advantages to Roccat and Jankos. Yeah, he's had next to zero impact on the map. This time round, Port's out. So Cleanse used insta after the Chain of Corruption connects from Power of Evil. There's going to be support from Horo. Flash is going to be available in a second or two, but Hylissang with another roam, with the Dark Binding, with the kill for Power of Evil.
And this is something, as we see the Unicorns take that dragon as a result of the exerted pressure, is that they're again very magic damage heavy. Every single member exerts some type of magic damage. Yeah, this is the result of that vision control from Roccat. Really good wards by Vander. Hylissang will try and go for cheeky steal.
Not this time.
Doesn't work.
Of course, with those poke dragon by the Unicorns of Love. Horo and Vardags two-manning while the rest of Unicorns hold off Roccat in the middle.
Bit of a repetition from last game at their disposal.
And we'll find out what they decide to do. As it stands, Vander's looking for, he's flashed, and that Pulverize hit nothing. Jankos, he finds the cocoon onto Power of Evil, and we see the Arcane Smash coming for the kill with Power of Evil down. What can Unicorns of Love do? Vardags is chunked down to half HP as Chachi's running as much interference as he can, but he's going to have to take a dive if he wants to stay alive. Black Shield will hold him for a few seconds before Rawls gets one more auto. Two for
the enemy matchup will say, okay, they have only 80 base damage. I can stack armor. Very efficient build paths. Frozen Heart into 4 mil, Frozen Heart random into 4 mil. All possible as Roccat pick up their second dragon.
Edge line is going to connect. We are going to see the Arcane Smash and the Twisted Advance. Vander's now in the middle of the team. Unbreakable Will is ticking. Another dredge line pulls him back in. Unicorns are trying to reposture, trying to re-engage, and they're going to look for a tree. They're going to find the tree. They trade Steve's life for Hylissang. Flash from Vardags aggressively gets him a double kill. And now UOL at 30 seconds in 4v3.
They need to get a Baron or an inhibitor to make that flash worth it. Flashing has 80 carry for kill and support. Looks pretty, but you'll regret that you did that next fight. She goes in, he'll get poked.
Oh, that was a mistake. He did not want to find that wall. Not gonna, oh, he does channel the ultimate. It catches Nukeduck, but it won't be enough. Remember, there's no flash for Vardags. Vision, Hylissang sidesteps the cocoon. Baron's down to 4,000. Teleport's going to start. Soul Shackles is being channeled. It'll hold Vander in place. Jankos is looking for the steal. Can he find it? No! Unicorns of Love, they get the Baron buff. Now Vander's going to get caught out as Jankos has already dropped. Vander still alive for a few seconds longer. Horo's looking for him and he finds him. Chaos Storm comes up. Nukeduck and Roccat, they want to clean house. Hylissang's running away and Vardags still does not have flash available. I don't think he can get to his side of the map though. Vardags is going to buff these Baron minions before getting away. It's at least going to shove a lane in. There's 3 members of UOL around the 3 members of Roccat, and this is going to put some threat on them. Steve eats a Dark Binding, and both teams fighting on the other side.
Somebody go buff those minions, quick! Ah, they're gone.
Not going to be enough. Unicorns, they're looking for the fight. Where's Vardags? He's hanging around by the river. Dark Binding, that could set up another kill.
Rawls has flash, so keep your eyes on Rawls. He has to carry this fight. Binding goes wide.
And we see Roccat, they're finally trying to find their way back to their own territory. Vardags is lifesteal a little bit up from that Vamscepter. Rawls, that's a 3-man knockup! Horo goes huge before he goes down. It did not matter because Vardags couldn't auto-attack. Here comes Chachi! He gets the dredge line, he throws the mine.
Banner of Command buff minion in the bot lane, but that's almost dying. But Roccat, that's what I do all the time.
I like the thinking. We do see the cocoon catches onto Hylissang. Black Shield's being channeled. Chachi's way up on the front line. Chain of Corruption is going to start to spread.
Look for the carries.
It's going to hold Mr. Rawls. It's going to hold Jankos. Cocoon goes wide. Power of Evil still trying to spit out damage from afar. Steve gets pulled back in with the dredge line. The boomerang and the ricochet. It will get a kill, but Nukeduck will find one onto Vardags.
By the Scrying Orb, Chachi teleport is being channeled.
So is Steve's. Here comes Steve, Horo, and the rest of Unicorns. They're going to connect with the chain. They're going to connect with the binding. Baron is is dealing damage to Roccat, and the team fight has begun. Horror's gonna knock up a giant tree. Vardags, this is a risky position. He manages to get nuked. Cocoon comes out. QSS follows. Defensive flash from Vardags, but Mr. Rolls is caught. He's got caught out by the knockup. Unicorns of Love have found themselves the kills they need to potentially secure 16 times. 16 times Crepper with a 12-4 win-loss. Unicorn's gonna hope to continue to grow that number. Steve is on the front line. The depth charge is going way back. On the hunt is throwing Unicorns into Rockat's base, but Nuktak says you shall not pass. He's gonna get caught by the piercing arrow, and he's gonna get dropped by the hail of arrows. Vizachachi still alive on the front line with only Rolls and Vander left to defend. Unicorns of Love at 50 minutes are onto the Nexus turrets. They've got banner-empowered minions. The dredge line connects. Mr. Rolls is running for his life. Gonna get away from the minions. Nexus tower will be dropping. That dredge line misses. We'll forgive it, Chachi, as the Unicorns of Love are going 2-0 in this best of 5.
And honestly, as we see Rolls go down, Nexus goes down, I want to see the accuracy from Power of Evil. Sadly, we can't really track that in League of Legends just yet, so we might put one of our observers on it manually checking, because that guy doesn't really miss an arrow very often.
You are an evil man. In terms of damage, Power of Evil dealt 61,000 points of damage to champions. That is more than both Nuktak and Mr. Rolls combined at this stage. Well, that's 2,000 less than them combined, but I'm still counting it.
I closed the game, and the first thing I see